Finding no use in space, this idea found a purpose here on Earth. Over 20 billion devices worldwide, a technology that waited 50 years for its moment. How did a secret military development become the technology that almost nothing can function without today? But what does a Hollywood actress have to do with it? Who invented Wi-Fi?
Let's find out. Words, true freaks.
1942, World War II. German U-boats are sinking Allied ships one after another. The US needs guided torpedoes weapons that can be steered remotely by radio, but the enemy might jam or intercept the radio signal. A single torpedo costs as much as 10 airplanes. Knocking it off course could win a fight. The military is searching for a solution, but the key question is, how do you transmit a signal so the enemy can't intercept it? How do you make it elusive? Actress Hedy Lamarr. In the 1940s, she was called the most beautiful woman in the world, but no one knew that behind that Hollywood smile was a mind ahead of its time. Her co-inventor was George Antheil, an avant-garde composer, a man who knew how to make machines play in perfect rhythm. Antheil had devised a way to synchronize instruments. Each note got its own frequency. The idea was simple. If you used a jumping player piano roll, they would never fall out of sync. Then Hedy had a sudden realization. An ordinary radio signal is like a single note. But what if the transmitter and receiver hopped from frequency to frequency together, like fingers across the keys? The enemy simply wouldn't be able to intercept it. This is where the idea that would change the future of wireless communication was born. In 1942, they received a patent for a secret communications system. The technology was called frequency hopping, but the military was dismissive. An actress and a composer? It didn't seem serious. The patent was classified and shelved. The world moved from vacuum tubes to transistors, from transistors to microchips. But Hedy's idea waited for its moment. 1990, astronomer John O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan was hunting for signals from exploding black holes, but instead of a clear signal, nothing but a mess. Why? The signal was bouncing off the ionosphere multiple times. What reached Earth wasn't a single beam, but a whole fan of copies, all layered on top of each other. Imagine shouting in a cave, you hear your voice, and then 2 or 3 echoes of it, delayed. O'Sullivan used a mathematical trick that allowed him to untangle those layered copies and reconstruct the original signal. The trick worked, but the black holes never spoke. The astronomer's experience turned out to be useful in a place no one expected. Computers were getting smaller. People wanted freedom from wires. But building a stable wireless network was nearly impossible. Inside a room, radio signals bounced off walls, desks, and people, behaving just like that cosmic signal turning into a jumbled mess of echoes. O'Sullivan realized, if the signal breaks down into echoes, there is no need to try to suppress every reflection. You can mathematically put it back together, like a puzzle. What didn't work among the stars turned out to be perfect for Earth. In 1992, engineers built the first working prototype of a wireless network. This was the moment when technologies met after half a century. Hedy Lamarr was the first to propose that a signal could be split across multiple frequencies, making it difficult to intercept and resistant to interference. O'Sullivan figured out how to reassemble that scattered signal on the receiving end. Together, these two ideas became the foundation of the wireless technology. In 1996, Australia's National Research Organisation, CSIRO, received a patent for this technology. It later became the basis of the global Wi-Fi standard, adopted in 1997. The world gained freedom from cables. Today, Wi-Fi is everywhere. According to analysts, more than 23 billion Wi-Fi-enabled devices are in use worldwide. Just 25 years ago, going online meant sitting still, waiting for that distinctive screech, and praying no one called your landline. And you paid for every minute you were online. Now, one button, online in a second. Anywhere in the world, even if you're climbing to the top of Mount Everest. This isn't just convenience. It's medicine doctors consulting over video calls. It's critical infrastructure. And honestly, you probably wouldn't be watching this video right now if it weren't for Wi-Fi. Hedy Lamarr and George Antheil came up with the very idea of frequency hopping. Australian scientists at CSIRO found a way to turn chaos of reflected signals into a clean data stream, and business made Wi-Fi available to everyone. Next time your phone connects to a Wi-Fi network, remember inside that signal an idea is still alive that a Hollywood actress once had while watching a player piano. If you've used Wi-Fi today, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel.
Words, true freaks.